Hi, and welcome to a new Cloudescape devlog. As promised in the last episode, today we are talking about the new game mode and its corresponding tower map. The new game mode differs from the original Cloudescape game mode in a few ways. In the old game mode, you had to go through different thematic areas. Each new area started with a checkpoint and contained many deadly traps, and the player always had to travel a long horizontal distance. The new map, on the other hand, is a tower and includes many floors. The goal is to reach the top of the tower. How does the new map differ from the old one? Well, we lose the openness of the map, but we can now work with the new gained verticality. This changes the playstyle a bit, but also allows a lot of new cool concepts. Traps don't have to kill you anymore, but can instead throw you off the map. We can also create new mechanics like updraft. I also want to add different enemies with a simple AI. None of the enemies will be able to kill the player directly. However, each enemy will have a mechanic to kick the player off the map. Today I only want to talk about one enemy that already has a simple AI. I call him Flip Dude. Flip Dude is based on a humanoid rig and is animated by humanoid animations. Since I've never rigged anything before, this was quite an adventure. It took me a lot of time to create a functional rig. Not all things went well right away. I mean, look at this cursed fella. But in the end, I got it working. I created a rig with the integrated Blender plugin Rigify and adjusted the rig with the help of a Unity guide so that Unity can handle it. The rig is not perfect. And also with the weight painting, I took the easy way. But I can play humanoid animations, and that's all that matters. Flip Dude is programmed to chase the player on sight. If the player comes in contact with the rotating inner body, he will be thrown several meters away. Flip Dude is not evil. He just doesn't understand that he's hurting the player with his behavior. You know, he's like a big dog who can't estimate his size and thinks that he is still a puppy and is just so excited to see his human. Are you excited about Tower Mode and want to try it yourself soon? Then take part in my giveaway. Here you can win Cloudescape game keys every month. You can find all info at anbar.dev/giveaway. The creation of the new tower map is completely different from the workflow used for the old map. For the old map, I used a lot of third-party assets and placed them directly within the engine. The new map is completely modeled in Blender. I saved the blend file directly into my Unity project folder. so I can easily switch back and forth between Blender and Unity and test map changes. This helps me a lot when estimating dimensions and distances. The creation of the level started at the lowest floor, and I worked my way up to the top of the tower step by step. Before modeling the individual floors, I made a concept to be able to provide as much variety and challenges as possible. The scope of the new map will be similar to the old map. I learned a lot about Blender during the creation of the map. For the first time I decided to use geometry nodes. The tower facade and the cables you can see were not modeled and placed manually. Also, the debris was generated using geometry nodes. How can you imagine this? For example, for the debris I created a single mesh. Now, with the help of various nodes, I can duplicate and place all instances of this mesh in a certain area. For this area I simply created a torus mesh and scaled it accordingly. The volume of this torus is now filled with many instances of the previously created debris part using various nodes. The positions of the individual debris parts are random. Additionally, the size of each debris piece varies based on the distance to the surface of the torus volume. Debris that is closer to the torus surface will be smaller in size. Last but not least, each individual debris instance has a small scale and rotation offset. I did a similar thing with the tower walls, except that the rotation is not random here, but points to the center of the tower. The cables that you can see here are not my own work. For this, I use a ready-made node from the Arendelle toolkit, which provides many new nodes for our geometry nodes. The toolkit was created by Arendelle Woodford, and I really recommend it to everyone who's getting into geometry nodes. There are also many good videos about this topic on his channel, so feel free to check him out. What's next? Some time ago I mentioned that I was planning to release the new game mode in the first quarter of 2022. I can no longer say that this is a realistic goal. Of course, I'm still trying to make it, but I also want to ensure a basic level of quality before release. So what remains to be done? The modeling process is not yet complete. Textures are missing. A lot of game logic is still missing. There are missing UI adjustments, and there are missing adjustments in the Steamworks backend, like new achievements and stats. I also want to offer more optional challenges, besides the main goal to reach the top of the tower. And I would like to add some more changes that I can't talk about yet. There is still a lot to do, and I'm working consistently on Cloud Escape. I think a delayed release is not a big problem, if the results are good. And I think of it in a positive way. All this work will result in more content for more devlogs. I'm really interested to know what you think about this topic. Let me know in the comment section if meeting a planned release date of a game or a delayed release with higher quality is more important to you. That's it for today's devlog. If you like my content, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. That would mean a lot to me. More content about Tower Mode will follow soon. Take care and see you soon.